Hey guys, this is Brad with Double Tap, and today we're going to look at a Bear Creek Arsenal 762 by 39 bolt carrier group. And so I just unboxed it. It was really oily and I guess dirty when I took it out of the package, but I mean, I just wiped it down, so no big deal. Um, right off the bat, first impressions, not a bad looking bolt. I will say, however, the staking on, let's see if I can get this camera to focus. I don't know if you can see that, but the staking is subpar. Um, Pretty bad actually. I mean, I'm guessing it'll stay. But right here, actually, um, they basically missed is what happened here. If you can see that. Um, I've never had a bolt key fail on me before, so I don't know how worried I am about it, but this is my first build with the Russian 762 by 39, so we'll see. Gas key is clear. I tried, I ran a Q-tip through there. It's clear. Bolt moves fine. It passes the gravity test. The bolt is not, well, if I could balance it, the bolt, the gas keys are holding. The other thing you can see in here is that this looks different, right? God, is this thing focusing? I can't really see. Oh, there we go. So if you look at that, not only is this thing bigger, the internal diameter here, let me give you something to compare it to. I'm going to try not to make this video long. It's going to be short so you can just get the review, but I get to talking. So you can see, whoops, it's not even close. Okay, let's turn it this way. You can definitely see how different these two are. So on their website, they have a video that says that this is specifically machined for the cartridge 762-39. It's supposed to look like that. You can see the internal diameter of the bolt is different. The circumference of the outside edges of the lugs are the same, but I don't know if you can see it on this, but these are let's see, chamfered. Basically, the edges are rounded off on this. I believe for added reliability. But yeah, so everything else otherwise pretty much the same. In fact, I think everything else is the same except what I'll show you here now. All right, so let's take this bad boy apart and do a little bit of a diagnostic as we should. One thing I did notice is that this cotter pin is stiff. I did take this out once before the video, and it's a real bitch getting in and out. So I'm not sure what's the problem with that, but god dang. There. All right. The pin here is not stainless steel like you typically see. The shoulder on this is supposed to be a little shorter than what you would see in a 5.56 BCG, and that is to protrude the tip of the firing pin out a little bit more because you have a little bit thicker of a shell and different primers with the the Russian round, and they require a harder strike or a deeper strike, however, maybe both. And the other difference is supposed to be that the bottom edge of God, I can't remember what you call that part, but right here, it's either supposed to be rounded, thinner, or up higher. I can't exactly remember. But there is a slight difference here. And if you held this up to a 5.56 firing pin, you'd have to look close to see the difference. But just glancing at it, it looks the same, other than it's not stainless steel. Although it may be, and it may just be nitrided, but that's what you're getting. And they do call this an enhanced firing pin, and I believe also an enhanced ejector claw. But both are, changed in order to increase reliability and functionality. Okay, what else do we want to do here? The lugs, or it's not the lugs. The cam pin. God damn. This is just because I just clipped my nails. It's not actually that hard to get out. But the cam pin here, pretty normal. I don't know that there's anything different about this. Well, actually, I think there was. I think the hole here is smaller. They made the hole here smaller to give you more thickness at the edges, given that we're using what was made to be a 5.56 BCG and now using it for a 30 cal. So they did made that hole smaller so that you have added durability here. Let's put that aside. That was just an example one. Firing pin, cotter pin. Let's take the bolt all the way out. Everything looks good here. Gas rings look fine. They were spaced out. Now, I have heard that that's a myth, that if they're all, if you put the gaps all together, that there could be a failure. And then School of the American Rifleman, I believe, is the guy I follow. He says I think that was him that said that's a myth. Don't quote me on that. The bolt does say MPI for magnetic particle inspected. It also says, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I will try and refocus the camera. It says 7.62 by 12.7. Now, I've never messed with a 12.7 round. I'm not even sure what that is, to be completely honest with you guys. But this BCG is supposed to work for both. I am using it for the 7.62 by 39 because ammo right now is obviously ridiculously expensive. I went to go buy some ammunition yesterday, and 6.5 Creedmoor is $2.50, or almost that, at Cabela's, where I live in Michigan. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, you can get ammo, but it's just retarded expensive. Anyways, okay. So last thing I want to do real quick, I promise I'll wrap this up soon, is let us take a quick look at the internals here of the, where's my punch, of the extractor claw. Where is it at? Did I put this on right? Yeah, so. Okay, pin, everything looks fine with the pin. By the way, I just bought this. Thing is awesome. And it was $35 at Cabela's, and I found it online, and they price matched. It has to be from the website has to be on their approved list, but it was Academy. I found it for $31 and something, and then if you have a Cabela's credit card, it's like, you gain points. I had, I think, $2.50, so basically I got like 25% off on this bad boy, and it's super helpful. I've already used it several times in the last day. All right, so let's take a look at this. Again, you have that modified extractor claw. It's not so it's stretched out basically. It's also thicker. There's more room in between the claw and the bottom here. So pretty cool. We'll see. It's supposed to work good. This was one of the more I think it was the cheapest option for a 7.62 by 39 BCG. I got it directly from Bravo Company. I'm sorry, Bear Creek Manufacturers. and I think it was 63, 65, somewhere around there, on their website. And it's enhanced, so, quote unquote, we'll see. Oh, so the other thing I wanted to show you guys is, come on, man. I'm really trying with the camera here, guys. I'm going to get a better one if I'm going to keep doing this, which I plan to. All right, so you have the spring and you have the insert. But so notice there is no donut, what you call it on there, gasket. Now, I typically use, I'll show you real quick. Anytime I get a bolt carrier group, I usually put some Sprinco, upgraded springs, inserts, and gaskets into there. This was a 4-pack, and you can see that I've already used 3. And, that was recommended to me by a guy at my gun shop, and I've been doing it ever since. Now, I am not going to mess with this one since it is, typically, not typically, basically across the board, people, when they're developing new weapons, they develop it around the cartridge. They don't develop the cartridge around the weapon. So, with the AR-15 being so versatile, it's just sort of the natural, progression of the platform that, you have all these, different possibilities. So I get that. I am not going to mess with this because I'm assuming, because it's an enhanced bolt and it's for a tricky cartridge to put in an AR-15, that they would have thought of that. It could be that they were being cheap, but I'm definitely going to just leave it how it is, before, so I can try it out. All right. Next thing we're going to do, sorry, I got the sniffles, guys. I always do. I don't know why, but next thing we're going to move this stuff out of the way. And I'm going to pick the phone up here. This is a watch demagnifier. If you've seen any of my other videos, which is only, I think, 2. I think it was my very first one. I got this from, online. I researched it, and basically, you want to test to see if your bolt carrier group parts, are magnetized. Now, during that magnetic particle inspection, a side effect is magnetization. And we're going to go ahead and see if that's the case with any of these parts. So let's go ahead and see. I have not tested this yet. I have no idea. It's actually surprising that that's not. Let's try the other end. Alright, so firing pin is good. Let's try the bolt. This camera. Nothing, wow. Yeah, nothing. Alright, let's try the carrier. And this is, to demagnetize these things, but it doesn't look like we're going to need it unless this thing is, nothing, man. Just for giggles, let's see if this thing... Oh, what's that? Nothing. Alright, yeah, so we're good, man. Let's try this just in case. Yep, we don't even need this bad boy. Other than the gas key being staked pretty poorly, I don't see anything that jumps out at me right away in terms of, potential problems or whatnot. It came pretty oily and dirty, but, obviously that just happens sometimes during the manufacturing process. But, yeah, like I was saying, I don't see any problem with anything else. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this works out. So, this video went way longer than I anticipated. I guess I talked too much, but hopefully that helped. And I'm gonna do a video about my bench and my tools and setup at some point soon. Um, and yeah, man. So it also came with a sticker, Bear Creek Arsenal. If you guys continue to follow me, you'll know I'm pretty obsessed with my stickers. I really like them. And I got a muzzle device for my Rugged Radiant 30 cal, and this came with it, which I think is really cool. So yeah, man. Other than that, if you guys have any questions or comments, like, subscribe, all that stuff. This is new to me, but I'm just trying to be happy in my life, man. This is just part of something I'm trying to do, and hopefully I bring some value and some happiness to some other people. So you guys have a great day. Take care, and until next time, this is Brad from Double Tap, and we'll see you later.